From bustling cityscapes to sprawling wilderness open-world games have revolutionized the way we experience storytelling and exploration. Today we're diving into 25 open-world masterpieces every gamer must experience. Whether you're a fan of epic fantasy, gritty realism, or futuristic dystopias, this list has something for everyone, so let's jump right in. Pirates, treasures, and epic naval battles, Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag lets you live out your high seas fantasies. Set in the lush Caribbean during the golden age of piracy, the game masterfully combines the stealth and parkour mechanics of the franchise with naval exploration. Chart your course across vast oceans, engage in intense ship combat, and plunder enemy vessels. The world feels alive, from vibrant port cities to remote, uncharted islands teeming with wildlife and mysteries. And let's not forget the shanties. Your crew's sea songs make every voyage unforgettable. Gotham City has never felt so alive, or so dangerous. In Batman Arkham Knight, you're not just a vigilante, you're the Batman. The game's open-world design allows you to glide through the rain-soaked streets, battling iconic villains like Scarecrow and the Arkham Knight. The introduction of the Batmobile adds a new dimension, letting you race, solve puzzles, and unleash havoc on enemy vehicles. But what truly makes this game a masterpiece is how it blends its dark atmospheric setting with gripping storytelling and fluid combat. Gotham is your playground, and every shadow holds a story.
What the hell was that?
Step into Night City, a sprawling metropolis drenched in neon and corruption. Cyberpunk 2077 offers a futuristic open world like no other, filled with towering skyscrapers, bustling streets, and shady back alleys. As V, a mercenary with a customizable past, you'll navigate a world where technology and humanity collide. The game's RPG mechanics let you tailor your character's skills, from hacking systems to mastering firearms. What makes this game shine is its attention to detail. Every corner of Night City feels alive with dynamic NPCs, gripping side quests, and jaw-dropping visuals. And with the Phantom Liberty expansion, the experience only gets better.
Come on out! Oh! Landed a hole in it!
Imagine a world where nature reclaims the land, but danger lurks around every corner. That's the grim beauty of Days Gone. As Deacon John, a drifter and bounty hunter, you'll traverse the breathtaking landscapes of Oregon, from dense forests to eerie abandoned towns. The game's standout feature is its dynamic freaker hordes, hundreds of enemies swarming you in a terrifying spectacle of chaos. But it's not just about survival, it's about humanity. Deacon's story is emotional and personal, exploring themes of loss, hope, and resilience. Plus, the roar of your motorcycle adds a unique layer to this haunting open-world adventure. Zombies have taken over sunny California, and it's your job to survive or thrive in the chaos. Dead Island 2 takes the open-world zombie genre to new heights with its bright, vibrant take on the apocalypse. Explore iconic locations like Beverly Hills and Santa Monica, each teeming with undead hordes and over-the-top weapons to craft. The game's visceral combat system is its heart and soul, allowing you to dismember, burn, and obliterate zombies in creative ways. Whether you're exploring in solo mode or teaming up with friends, the sun-drenched horror of Dead Island 2 makes it a standout in its genre. Some games are about action and some are about emotion. Death Stranding is both, and so much more. Set in a post-apocalyptic United States, you play as Sam Porter Bridges, a courier tasked with reconnecting a fractured society. The world is a breathtaking, hauntingly quiet landscape of mountains, rivers, and ruins. But beware, the supernatural BTs and rogue human scavengers make every delivery a test of strategy and nerves. The game's unique mechanics, from balancing cargo to building structures for other players, create an interconnected experience unlike anything else. This is Hideo Kojima at his most ambitious. The sun sets, the infected rise, and your decisions shape the world around you. Dying Light 2 takes the core elements of its predecessor, parkour and survival, and expands them into a vast, sprawling city on the brink of collapse. The freedom of movement is unparalleled. Whether you're scaling skyscrapers or leaping across rooftops, the sense of speed and agility is exhilarating. But the game isn't just about running, it's about choices. Your actions affect the factions, the story, and even the landscape of the city. Add in brutal melee combat and a dynamic day-night cycle, and you have a must-play open-world experience.
Nowhere to run. You won't take us alive.
Prepare to die, but also to explore. Elden Ring brings From Software's iconic, challenging gameplay to an expansive open world crafted in collaboration with George R.R. Martin. The Lands Between is a dark fantasy realm filled with towering castles, hidden caves, and sprawling plains. Every corner holds a secret, every enemy poses a threat, and every boss fight feels monumental. What sets Elden Ring apart is its sense of freedom. You can tackle objectives in almost any order, experiment with builds, and even summon allies to aid you. It's an epic journey that demands and rewards your patience and skill.
Heed my words. I am Melania, Blade of Mikola.
Continuing the beloved story of Cloudstrife and his companions, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth transforms a classic into a sprawling modern epic. The open world is breathtaking, with diverse regions ranging from lush forests to industrial wastelands, all rendered in stunning detail. The game's real-time combat system combines strategy and action, allowing you to swap between characters and unleash devastating combos. But what truly sets it apart is its emotional storytelling. Whether you're a longtime fan or a newcomer, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth delivers an unforgettable open-world experience full of heart, surprises, and jaw-dropping moments. Few games are as stunningly beautiful as Ghost of Tsushima. Set during the Mongol invasion of Japan, you play as Jin Sakai, a samurai torn between tradition and survival. The game's open world is a painter's dream, filled with golden fields, serene temples, and cherry blossom trees swaying in the wind. But don't let the beauty fool you. This is a world at war. Combat is precise and rewarding, with the choice to fight honorably or embrace the stealthy tactics of the Ghost. Ghost of Tsushima isn't just a game, it's an immersive journey into Japanese culture and history. When it comes to open-world games, few can rival the cultural impact of Grand Theft Auto V. Set in the sprawling and meticulously crafted city of Los Santos and the surrounding countryside of Blaine County, the game is an unparalleled sandbox of opportunities. Whether you're pulling off high-stakes heists, cruising down the highway, or simply causing chaos for fun, there's always something to do. The game's dynamic world feels alive, with pedestrians going about their daily lives, random events occurring on the streets, and a stunning level of detail in every corner. But what truly elevates GTA 5 is its story. Switching between three protagonists adds layers of complexity and variety to the narrative. Each character has their own unique story arc, personality, and gameplay mechanics. And let's not forget the endless possibilities in GTA Online, which has kept this game thriving for over a decade. Los Santos isn't just a map, it's a living, breathing world waiting to be explored. Step into the magical world of Hogwarts like never before in Hogwarts Legacy. Set in the 1800s, long before the events of Harry Potter, this game invites you to create your own wizard or witch and embark on a journey of discovery, adventure, and spellcasting. The open-world recreation of the Hogwarts castle is a dream come true for fans, with every hallway, secret passage, and iconic location brought to life in stunning detail. But it's not just the castle. You can explore the surrounding areas from the Forbidden Forest to Hogsmeade Village, each filled with mysteries, side quests, and magical creatures. Whether you're brewing potions, mastering spells, or battling dark wizards, the gameplay offers endless ways to immerse yourself in the wizarding world. Add in the ability to customize your character and make moral choices, and Hogwarts Legacy becomes more than a game, it's your personal wizarding adventure.
You stop!
I shall cast my eyes closer. Best to be sure.
Levioso! Look alive!
Expelliarmus.
In a world where nature and machines collide, Horizon Zero Dawn delivers an unforgettable open-world experience. Set in a post-apocalyptic Earth reclaimed by nature, you play as Aloy, a skilled hunter uncovering the secrets of her past and the world's downfall. The game's massive world is teeming with life, from lush forests to arid deserts, all dominated by awe-inspiring robotic creatures that roam the land. Combat in Horizon Zero Dawn is a masterclass in strategy and creativity. You'll use an array of weapons, traps, and skills to take down robotic foes, each with unique weaknesses and behaviors. The game's narrative is equally compelling, blending tribal cultures with high-tech mysteries in a way that feels both ancient and futuristic. With its breathtaking visuals and gripping story, Horizon Zero Dawn is a landmark in open-world gaming. Immortals: Fenyx Rising brings a fresh and whimsical take on Greek mythology. As Fenyx, a mortal chosen by the gods, you're tasked with saving the world from the chaos unleashed by the Titan Typhon. The game's vibrant and colorful open world is divided into regions inspired by the gods, each brimming with puzzles, challenges, and mythological creatures. What sets this game apart is its humor and charm. Narrated by Zeus and Prometheus, the story is packed with witty dialogue and clever takes on classic myths. The gameplay combines fast-paced combat with exploration, allowing you to glide through the skies, climb towering structures, and solve intricate puzzles. It's a playful, lighthearted adventure that still delivers on epic moments, making it a must-play for fans of mythology and open-world exploration. Mad Max transports you to a brutal, post-apocalyptic desert world where survival is everything. Playing as Max, you'll drive, fight, and scavenge your way through a barren landscape dominated by ruthless warlords and their armies. The open world of Mad Max is harsh and unforgiving, with dynamic weather, sandstorms, and dangerous factions vying for control. The game's centerpiece is vehicular combat. Customizing and upgrading your magnum opus, a heavily armored car, is essential for survival. Ramming enemies, launching harpoons, and unleashing flames during high-speed chases feels visceral and thrilling. Despite its desolate setting, the world is rich with hidden lore, abandoned ruins, and breathtaking vistas. Mad Max doesn't just immerse you in its world, it makes you fight for every inch of it. Mafia Definitive Edition is more than just a remake, it's a loving reimagining of a classic. Set in the 1930s, this game immerses you in the golden age of organized crime. The City of Lost Heaven is a meticulously crafted open world inspired by the architecture, vehicles, and atmosphere of the Prohibition era. It's a world brimming with detail, from the cobblestone streets to the jazzy soundtrack that perfectly sets the tone. You play as Tommy Angelo, a cab driver who gets swept into the mob's dangerous world. The game's story is gripping, filled with betrayal, loyalty, and intense action sequences. Unlike many open-world games, Mafia focuses on narrative over sandbox elements, making every mission feel purposeful and cinematic. If you're a fan of crime dramas, this masterpiece is a must-play.
Down to me.
Swing into action in Marvel's Spider-Man 2, a sequel that raises the bar for superhero games. With both Peter Parker and Miles Morales as playable characters, the game delivers a dynamic duo experience as you protect New York City from iconic villains like Venom and Kraven the Hunter. The open-world map has expanded, adding new boroughs to explore and more opportunities to swing, fight, and uncover secrets. The combat system is smoother and more refined, allowing for seamless transitions between characters and unique abilities for each Spider-Man. But it's not just about the action. The story is deeply personal, exploring themes of responsibility, friendship, and sacrifice. With jaw-dropping visuals and an emotional narrative, Spider-Man 2 isn't just a game, it's an unforgettable superhero journey. Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain is a masterclass in open-world stealth and tactical gameplay. Set in sprawling maps across Afghanistan and Africa, the game gives you unparalleled freedom to approach missions your way. Whether you prefer to sneak past enemies, create distractions, or go in guns blazing, the choice is always yours. Playing as Big Boss, you'll build and manage your own private army, upgrading weapons, gear, and even recruiting enemy soldiers to join your cause. The game's dynamic systems like changing weather, time of day, and enemy AI make every mission feel unique. But it's the deeply emotional and often haunting story filled with Kojima's trademark twists and themes of betrayal and revenge that cements The Phantom Pain as one of the greatest open-world games of all time. No Man's Sky started as a game with big promises, and over the years it's become a true open-world masterpiece. Imagine exploring an infinite universe filled with procedurally generated planets, each with its own unique ecosystem, terrain, and creatures. No Man's Sky offers an open world like no other, with an endless array of places to discover, resources to gather, and mysteries to uncover. The game has undergone numerous updates, transforming it into a rich, immersive experience. Whether you're building a base on a distant planet, engaging in space battles, or simply traveling from star system to star system, the sense of freedom is overwhelming. No Man's Sky isn't just a space exploration game, it's about crafting your own adventure in a vast, ever-expanding universe. Its beauty lies in the unknown, where every journey feels like a new discovery. Red Dead Redemption 2 is often hailed as one of the greatest open-world games of all time, and for good reason. Set in the late 1800s, this game brings the Wild West to life with incredible detail. The sprawling landscape includes snow-capped mountains, dense forests, and vast plains, all populated with wildlife and NPCs that make the world feel lived in. The story follows Arthur Morgan, a member of the Van der Linde gang, as he struggles with loyalty, morality, and survival. The narrative is gripping, emotional, and beautifully written. But what sets Red Dead Redemption 2 apart is the world itself. The attention to detail is mind-blowing, from the way animals behave to how weather and time of day affect your environment. Whether you're hunting, fishing, or simply riding your horse through the countryside, every moment feels like part of a grander, deeper story. It's a game that makes you feel part of the world, not just a player in it.
If you're alive, you're coming with me.
Sleeping Dogs is a hidden gem in the open-world genre, offering a thrilling mix of martial arts, combat, car chases, and a gripping crime story. Set in the bustling streets of Hong Kong, this game combines a rich narrative with fast-paced action. You play as Wei Shen, an undercover cop tasked with infiltrating the notorious Sun On Yee gang. The game's open world feels alive with neon-lit streets, busy markets, and a variety of activities to engage in, from street races to karaoke. The hand-to-hand combat is one of the standout features, with fluid and brutal fight sequences that make you feel like a true action hero. The story is filled with twists and turns, keeping you hooked as you navigate the dangerous underworld of Hong Kong. Sleeping Dogs blends Eastern and Western influences seamlessly, offering an experience that's both cinematic and exhilarating.
I'm suddenly realizing I should have never dropped out of art school. I could have made it. I could have been a real somebody. Thank you for showing me the light, officer.
I want to give you a chance, Shen, but you have to...
Sunset Overdrive is a vibrant, high-energy open-world game that throws you into a dystopian city overrun by mutated creatures. The game's chaotic and colorful world is a playground of acrobatics as you grind on rails, bounce off walls, and zip across rooftops to navigate the city. The fast-paced combat is equally wild, with an arsenal of unconventional weapons that let you take on the mutant horde in the most over-the-top ways possible. What really sets Sunset Overdrive apart is its sense of humor and style. The game embraces its absurdity with witty dialogue, zany missions, and a funky soundtrack. It's a fun, carefree ride through an open world where creativity and speed are the name of the game. If you're looking for an open world experience that's as fun as it is ridiculous, Sunset Overdrive is a must-play. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild redefined what an open-world game could be. It takes the beloved Zelda series and places you in the vast, breathtaking land of Hyrule, where every corner of the world is ripe for exploration. Whether you're scaling mountains, solving puzzles in ancient shrines, or battling terrifying monsters, Breath of the Wild lets you approach everything your way. The freedom is unparalleled. You can tackle the main story in any order, craft your own weapons and armor, and discover countless secrets hidden throughout the world. The game also introduced survival elements such as cooking, weather conditions, and stamina management, making the world feel alive and dynamic. With its minimalist approach to storytelling and emphasis on player choice, Breath of the Wild is a game that invites you to lose yourself in its world for hours on end. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is a masterpiece of storytelling and world-building. Set in a dark fantasy world filled with monsters, magic, and political intrigue, the game follows Geralt of Rivia, a monster hunter, as he searches for his adopted daughter. The open world is vast and varied, from lush forests to war-torn villages, each region rich in lore and character. The narrative is deeply immersive, with branching choices that affect the world around you. Every quest, whether main or side, feels important and often intertwines with the overarching story. The combat is visceral and strategic, and the characters you meet along the way are some of the most memorable in gaming. The Witcher 3 isn't just a game, it's an experience offering hundreds of hours of gameplay and a world that will stay with you long after you finish it. Yakuza 0 is the perfect introduction to the Yakuza series, offering a deep dive into the underworld of Japan with a captivating story and an incredibly detailed open world. Set in the late 1980s, the game follows two protagonists, Kazuma Kiryu and Goro Majima, on their journey through the bustling districts of Kamurocho and Sotenbori. The game balances serious crime drama with moments of ridiculous humor and quirky side activities. Whether you're engaging in intense street fights, running a cabaret club, or playing a game of arcade bowling, Yakuza 0 offers a world that's alive with things to do. The fighting system is fluid and satisfying, and the narrative is filled with twists, making it a compelling emotional roller coaster. Yakuza 0 is a prime example of an open-world game that is as fun as it is narratively rich. There you have it, 25 open-world masterpieces that every gamer must experience. If you liked the video, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.